Good evening, everybody. I hope that you are all well and ready for another hour of ACC on PSR. Yes, we are back with another hour-long session. So it's not an hour-long race, but it is an hour-long session. And there is a slight change, I hope, to this one. Hopefully I haven't messed up the server. We're going to do basically 9 minutes practice, 15 minutes quali, and then a 25-minute race. We had a 30-minute before, but we're consistently running about 4 minutes over, and therefore 5 minutes into the Grant Turismo side of things. So I'm either going to reduce the race to 20 minutes or 25. I'm hoping for 25 because I did enjoy doing a 30-minute race. I considered reducing the practice or the quali time down, but as it was proved yesterday, it worked really well with somebody that didn't have the 2 medals for Silverstone that were required. And I went through very quickly on what needed to be done. And I noticed they went away, got the 2 medals, came back, and they joined in the quali and set a nice time. And then went on to have a really good race and did very well in the race as well. So it sort of proved that my thinking around the timings of the session for the hour that we've got available is working. And I'm hoping that's going to continue to be the case. I'm also pleased to share with you that I've now got all of my 3 medals for all of the tracks except for the Nordschleife. I didn't do the Nordschleife because I do want to stream it, and I need to find a block of time where I can do that race and apply myself to it, because one of the things I do not want to be doing is going into it half-hearted when it's going to be a 40-minute job regardless of whether I do it first time or not. Even if I go straight around and do it first time, which I doubt if I will, it's going to be a 40-minute race. I'm expecting that to be an hour or 2. So I've got to find quite a fair bit of time during my day, bearing in mind that I can't really do much over the weekend, and also, finding that amount of time in the day is difficult because it means I've got to start an hour earlier or half hour earlier and finish half an hour late. So there's a knock on in the morning, there's a knock on later in the evening for me to find a 2-hour lunch break. Thankfully, I'm able to do that with my employer. I can move my lunch breaks and make them smaller or longer, but I still have a job to do. So I've just got to think about how I'm going to do that, but I do want to get that done soon. And several of you have said, when am I doing that live stream? Because you either want to watch the progress live or recorded. So I will put a notice out about that. Also, this is on the Grant Turismo channel, so I apologise for those of you that are only ACC. I've had a few people asking me about trail braking and how I learnt to trail brake, and how do you know when you're doing 80%, and how do you know what percentage of braking, all that sort of stuff. On the Grant Turismo channel that I run, I have released that video today. So if any of you, because it all comes into Discord, I can't remember whether it is your ACC or you are Grant Turismo, and I have other people contacting me via the YouTube as well, and via PSN, all over the place. Requests come in from all over the place. So forgive me, I can't remember where they all are. And because I use a facility that's built into Grant Turismo, I've released it on the Grant Turismo channel. If you'd like me to release it onto the ACC channel, then let me know in the comment below in this video, and I'll make it happen. It's that easy. So we just got 2 people watching the stream at the moment. We've got 4 in the room, including myself. So Jono's in, Mad Mikey is in, and Twee orangutan. God, I can't read tonight. Twee orangutan. That's a cool name. Is in. So we are going to have the server reboot in about a minute's time. So I'm not going to bother going out for the moment. And then I need to get out and do some practice because of Eau Rouge. I believe Eau Rouge in ACC is very different to Gran Turismo. You need to leave it in gear and lift. That is what I've been told by a few people. And thank you to those of you that have said that to me. But I am yet to experience it in great detail. Obviously, I did the medals, but I will have done the medals at a slow pace, not a high pace, whereas obviously in the race, then we're trying to step up the pace a little bit more. So let me just turn the volume off on my laptop, because it's Discord is going a bit crazy this evening. So it's all binging and binging and binging at me every 2 seconds. So I've turned that off because I can't be bothered with the Discord tonight. Difficult day today for personal reasons more than anything else. Not going to go into those. So I just want to get out there. I just want to race and enjoy myself tonight. So we've got an hour-long race with ACC, and then, as usual, I'll be heading off into Grant Turismo afterwards for a couple of hours, roughly, of lobby racing. And then I'm planning on jumping into some public lobbies afterward, or at least opening up hours, not jumping into other people's like we did last night, but just jumping in, opening up our lobbies to public as we do this one. So we'll see how we go. Right, the server has just rebooted. We're now into the full hour of the full hour session. So I'm going to jump into there. Oh, I notice there's a moon up. Why is there a moon on there? Let me just put it onto the big window. Why, oh why, have we got the moon up? Please don't tell me this is going to be a night race. Spa's hard enough without it being a night race. Woohoo! Oh no, it looks okay. It looks okay. It looks okay. Right. So the other thing as well, obviously today, I believe that the Assetto Corsa Evo pre-release came out. So I'm expecting things to be fairly quiet tonight, because a lot of people are watching a lot of the Evo stuff that people are putting out there. I noticed that Jimmy Broadbent has done a stream, and a few others are taking the advantage of getting their gameplay videos out. Well, okay, so coming out the pits is already a bit of a nightmare. What tyres am I on? Oh, let's just get out and see. Let's just drive. We're on dry 2. I don't know what dry 2 is as opposed to dry 1. Let me just have a little look. Change tyres. Don't seem to be able to change the tyres in there. Yeah, compound dry, wet. Tyre set 1. Oh, crumbs. I don't understand. Why have I got so many tyre sets? Not quite sure. Not quite sure. I do need to get out on track. So let's just go. They're dry tyres. That'll have to do. So it's like Jono's in the Ferrari. I'm going in the BMW as usual. I'm expecting the Ferrari to be pretty good. It's very good around the corners. The Ferrari's like driving on rails. So I'm expecting that to be fairly good. Although we have got the camel straight. If I can get through a rouge quickly, then that will be all the better. Right, we're just in practice mode. Thank you, John. So there's no point in, or John, I should say, there's no point in me racing at the moment. I just want to go and just, as you can see, sliding around already. I think Spa was one of the first sets of medals I did, so I haven't raced this one in the longest time, and I didn't get out and do any practice whatsoever today. And I've had a few people saying, why are you running with the line on, in particular on the tracks that you know? Well, that's mostly because the physics are so different that I'm using the line to give me some idea of where I should be braking. And as you can see, I'm already flying off the track already. We've got a few people just joining into the chat at the moment. I'll have a little look as we go down the Camel Straight and just say hello to a few people. But if I am to have a decent race, I really do need to spend a few minutes just settling in to this one. What I found with Spa and ACC is the braking points are very, very different to Gran Turismo. Also, there are times where Gran Turismo just sticks, whereas ACC, I'm having to be a little bit more careful. Like Eau Rouge, half the time you can get through there almost flat, whereas with ACC, I am finding that I am actively lifting a little bit as we go through there. So Jack Kobe, good evening, Mad Mikey. Dry 2 is just a tyre set. You can set different tyre sets. Oh, okay. Does this game have intermediate tyres? I haven't come across intermediate tyres yet. Jack Fury, no game sound. Oh, crikey. Here we go. Let me just pull over and work out why we've got no game sound again. It was working a moment ago. Let's just return to garage. Why is this doing this to me all the time? Confirm. I'll know what it is. I will know what it is. It seems to be as soon as I go live, OBS decides to default to things. So hopefully you've now got game sound. Why it's doing that all of a sudden? John, good evening. There is something going on in my system. Well, we've got quite a few people. A lot of non-PS people, PSR people in here. We got Twee Orangutan. Leopard is obviously PSR. Jono's PSR. I'm PSR. Mad Mikey is and Borky is. But then we've got King Carlos, El Rodri, and Sniper Ghost. Sniper Ghost, that's a cool name. I hope he's not going to snipe me on the way around. Right, let's get out of there. Yeah, Drac, it's just done. It started to do it. I did a Windows update, so you might well be. I did a Windows update the other day on this machine, and you may well be right. That may well be what's happened to it. I'll have a look at that at some point. That's a very, very good point. Thank you for that one. Let's just concentrate a little bit for the moment on this. Oh, curb doesn't like. This is going to be a track where I definitely cannot look at the chat and race. And we've only got 1 minute 43 before we're into the quali. Does it to me sometimes too. OBS goes to default sound card, or it just has no sound card selected. Yeah, mine's going to the default sound card, so you'll probably be right. If I could set up a default sound card in Windows, then that might work. I've probably got to do it whilst I've got the Elgato capture card running, and probably when I've done the updates before, I've not had the Elgato capture card running. So that's a good point. You've got me thinking. I need to stop thinking. I need to work on what I'm doing here instead of thinking about stream stuff. Otherwise, I'm going to be hopeless again. You should get text to voice set up. Yes. The only thing is, I have done that before, and it annoys the life out of me. If I'm honest. At least if I'm looking at it on the screen, I can look at it when I want to, as long as I'm disciplined to do that. Whereas text-to-speech is just coming up all the time. And sometimes I'll get a conversation that's going that, you know, it's not something I'm that interested in as far as the race is concerned, but it's a conversation that's going down an avenue that I might not be overly comfortable with, and I'd rather jump on it between races than during. So I have thought about it. I haven't done it yet. It also, as well, I've seen it on a few other channels, if you get somebody coming in saying things that are off topic, political, religious, people swearing and stuff like that, then if it gets through the filters, then it just highlights that where it's being read out on stream. Whereas if it's just typed, the moderators can discreetly get rid of it, and it doesn't become such a big issue.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
We get through here flat. Oh, no, no, no. I think that's invalidated, isn't it? Or did we get away with that? Just about, I think. Oh, big old slide in the middle of that corner there if I'm not careful. Okay, that is a free practice over. Bumped straight into the pits to start the quali. Okay, 12 of us in this one for the moment. 12 of us in the moment. Oh, Jack Kobe, I can see, he's jumped in. Let's get out there. Let's see what we can do. This is where we are now going to be able to see how far off the pace we are. And I'm saying how far off we are because I'm fairly confident that I'm going to be fairly low down the pace on this one. But we'll go for it anyway. You never know, do you? You never, ever, ever, ever know. That's the beauty of these lobbies, because, you know, we get the likes of Mikey and Kobe jump in, and then it's like, okay, well, they're going to be up the front, and, you know, I'm going to be sort of towards the back or the middle, and somebody else is going to be a bit behind me, and somebody else is going to be just in front of me, and then I'll know the people that I'm going to be likely to be racing with. But then you get the public people jump in, and you've got no clue how good they are. They could be aliens like Jack Kobe. They could be really, really great racers, or they could be absolutely rubbish. You just haven't got a clue. And I actually quite like that. Ooh. That corner is a nightmare, and whoever's behind me has just done exactly the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised if that is a GT7 racer who's using GT7 braking points in that car. Being chased. Slow car up ahead. Hopefully that car knows there are fast charging cars behind. Getting a slight lift through there. Yes, I think that was respectful. They knew they'd got a quick car coming through behind. Oh, big slide again through there, and I'm going a bit wide there too. That was a boatload of time lost. I'm going to let that car go. It was my mate Jack Kobe. I did say it was a GT7 racer, didn't I? finding myself feathering the throttle a lot more through some of these corners than I do in Grant Turismo on this track. I've also taken a lot more care. Okay, so where do we brake for this one, I wonder? Still haven't really got a braking point for that one. Oh, so I've got on the power quickly, but then went off
Yellow flag in
the
sector
track.
1. Car on the left.
We'll let the
Wheel on
McLaren
the left.
through. Going a lot quicker than me. Need to put the overall standings on to see where everybody is placed at the moment. We've got 10 minutes so unfortunately, with Eau Rouge having a long lap time, we're not going to get that many laps in, so we are going to need to get on with this. So there's did I keep a wheel in there? Do I need to drop down to 5th through there? Not quite sure. We've got no times being recorded at the moment. We've got some blue flags flying. I'm not seeing a lot of times being set. Jono seems to be the only one, so have we got a lot of invalid laps being set here tonight, I wonder? I'm taking this one a little bit more cautiously, just to try and set a time. The digits in the top left hand corner are still white, indicating that we're still good. Oh, almost off there. They haven't gone red yet. Hopefully they will stay red. I'm just being a little bit cautious. Let's get this one on the table. On the table, on the board.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
So not particularly quick. So now we'll go for a push lap.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
So we kept half second through there, but Jono is a full second ahead of us at the moment. So we need to grab a bit more time back. Didn't get on the power soon enough there. Lost a tenth or two. And again there.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
We make that up anywhere. Still had to drop down a gear there, which has cost me badly. If I hadn't dropped down a gear, I was almost definitely going to be sliding off. So we're only 0.6 up, that's nowhere near enough. Braking as late as I dare into there. Using first to get it slowed down. This has got to be a good exit. It's not, it's a slide. So we lost, what, 4/10 in that last corner. So I still find myself 4/10 behind Jono. I think 5th is definitely required through Eau Rouge.
Slow car ahead.
Doing that, I've lost 2/3 down the long straight, so I think we'll try grabbing 5th again through there. I've got the car just exiting off to the side of the track there, but we're now into just trying to salvage something from this one. Got down on time. See, it's just flickering green and red, so we're getting some time back, but not enough. We're now firmly back in 2/3 of a second behind the previous best lap time. That's off the track.
Lapping validated. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Shame that one was invalidated. We've just gone green. Only marginally. Learning all the time though. Got a bit deep into there.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Right, should get one more lap in. That's gone too deep. Ah, it's invalidated. Bother. So, Jono has bested me by some considerable margin. Got a few people being disconnected. Was that when the server restarted at 8 o'clock? Did you get disconnected? Or you got disconnected at some other time? Let me just bring that back to the garage. Jacoby is still in. Borky, are you in? Good evening, Unfazed. Good evening, Borky, Jacoby, Jack Fury, John, everybody that's in the chat at the moment. I'm not sure when those disconnected messages have come in, but I suspect that it was at 8 o'clock when the server rebooted. At least I hope so. So, oh, don't want to do that. What I want to do is come in here, start my engine. Let's get out and because we're not going to learn anything by sitting in the pits. Got nobody behind me. Come out into some clean air, which is good. Have we got a full lobby? Drag Fury. That's good news. Now what we've got to do is get all of those guys into the YouTube chat and part of the community into Discord. That would be good. Alright, for the moment, I'm just hoping that people find the lobby, realise that we do this at 8 o'clock each evening, and they find that there's a nice lobby they can come race in, and they come back. So I'm looking at some of the names to see if people are coming back evening after evening, or return visitors. It'd be nice, and none of the games do it, is if they were to put a little marker for people that have been in your lobbies previously and are back again for another one. It's very difficult as a host or even as a streamer to remember everybody that's been in a race with you. The only other way to do it is to go into the recently met, and I think do it in there, in PSN, but
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
then again in ACC for the PlayStation there's no chat room facility, so I guess it's a bit of a mute subject really. Too deep again, but I just want to get around and try Eau Rouge because I won't get to finish this lap. Just want to give Eau Rouge one last go. Okay.
Please try to stay on the track.
Right, that's interesting because 6th was better to go through Eau Rouge, but as I go over the top I want to drop to 5th so I can get more power down the Camel Straight. So I think that may be a lesson learnt. It might not, who knows. What will I do in the race? Probably a bit of both for inconsistency purposes. And then second through here. And then this is a key one. Oh, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it. Where do you turn for that one? Still haven't got it right. Need to turn just a little bit before I did. We've got a lot of people who have not set lap times in this one. So I'm assuming they're going to be starting towards the back of the grid. Right, let's just bring the car to a stop. Select, return to the garage. So we've got, let's just concentrate. 1 minute to go. You should tell everyone on the grid via voice to join the YouTube stream. How do I do it via choice? Via Voice. I didn't think there was any voice. Something else I've got to learn. Something else I've got to learn. We shall see. Right, the striker is on the front row. Then we've got Jacoby, Vincent, Mad Mikey. Lev Up, George, Beto, Leopard Frog, Eldrodri, Twee Orangutan, ACC Racer, Jono, Jacoka, me, Borky, Jazz. Oh, so I've got Borky behind me. Jazz Blues, and Never Broke Again. So, right, 10 seconds to go. Make sure you hit that drive button, guys. I've got Jono in front, and I've got Borky close to me somewhere. Ooh. Oh. Just overran Jono there a little bit. Watching for the lights.
Green light, show them where you go. Car on the left, clear on the left.
I'm happy just to take it easy for the first lap and just see how things pan out. Oh, we got a car coming down really quick on the outside there. Oh, didn't like that curb at all. Gave me the bouncers. Again, I don't want to be grabbing the lower gear through there. Just a sign that I've got the line wrong again. Oh, Jono's taking an early bath. Unfortunately, I was looking forward to a good race with Jono. Been robbed of that one. Borky's still with me. Long way to go yet though, John. I have a feeling you're going to have some fun coming through the pack. Where are we? Quite a bit behind the cars in front. pretty quick car behind me.
Car on the left.
Ah,
Clear on the left.
I'm not sure if that was my fault or his fault, but he seemed to want to go through there pretty desperately. I wouldn't have thought that that would have been an overtaking place, if I'm perfectly honest, but I'll be honest, I was trying to watch the radar and watch the braking point for the corner, and I couldn't watch the radar all the way through.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh! Angled up in orangutan there. Ah, it's 2 angles now in this one. That's not going to be doing my rating any good, is it? Looks like Mikey must have had some difficulties at the early start of the race, because I thought he was quite far up the front at the beginning of the race on the quali. So I'm surprised to see him back down at this level. I might be wrong. Oh, Baz is in the room too. I had the most amazing race with Baz the other night. As I said, a lack of prep for this one is probably going to hurt me a little bit. Don't go off. I'm still trying to find a braking point for that one. So long as I'm learning each lap, I don't mind. It's when I start making mistakes and I make the same mistakes over and over that I get a bit wound up. Oh, a bit too deep into there. Got Mad Mike, he's pulling away now. In the PR community and ACC, Mikey is right up there with Jack. Whoa, nearly dropped that badly there. So trying to stay with Mike is going to be a bit of a tall order for me. Got to do it though, got to try.
Slow car ahead.
especially when I've got somebody behind me chasing me down at the moment. I could have done with staying with Mikey and using him as like a ghost to pull me along.
There's a slow car behind.
Now I've just got to do it myself. Slight lift there.
There's a slow car behind.
Oh, has somebody gone around?
Be careful.
Two cars behind. Went into that final corner really quick.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Much quicker than I did. McQueen and never broke again. Looks like McQueen has got through. That's over the line. And probably going to be a track warning. Oh, no time gained. McQueen going for the inside.
Clear on the right.
It's got the inside. Oh, but I've got another car coming up really, really tight, really quick behind. Got that crossed up. See what, that Mustang is pretty quick in that guy's hands.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Like I said, it's difficult to know who's quick and who's not quick when they're joining it for the first time. So, are we going to be able to get a top 10 place? Single figures? We've got to find 2 places. 3 places, actually. Well, I've got the 3 cars I can see in front of me. Whether that will happen or not, goodness only knows. I suspect not. But we're going to go for it.
We're halfway through. Keep it up.
Halfway through the race, anything can happen yet. Once tyres start going off. How have people looked after their tyres? How are my tyres going to have held out compared to other people's? I really need to be a bit closer to the car in front to try and intimidate them into an incident. But I've got to drive out of my skin to catch and risk an error of my own. So just got to be a bit careful here in what I do. As you can see, I'm already pushing 1.1 faster lap than I've done previously, so you can see I've stepped the pace up quite a fair bit. Whether I'm going to be able to continue that pace or not, who knows? Stick around and find out, I guess. Looks like the two cars in front are catching a couple of cars ahead of them. Oh, broke too late. Way too late. Keep it on the track. Okay, so car 21 has got drive-through. I don't know if 21 is ahead or behind me. Be nice if it's one of the leaders. We shall see. Can we yet make a single figure finish? Not if I race like that. That's all over the place. Back end really sliding around. This BMW can bite you if you're not careful. You need to give it a little bit of respect. And I have noticed that once we start getting through like 20 minutes, getting on to 20 minutes of racing, the back end of this can get a little bit loose. So we're not quite there yet, but it's just a reminder to be careful. That could be another track limit warning, but we would have been slow, so we'll be okay. Steering wheel over. So we're falling back from the guys in front at the moment. But I'm noticing that the guy behind me is my mate Baz. So will Baz catch up with me before the end of this one? Goes up on the guy in front. That is probably the best I've ever done that chicane. Rewarded with a half second off my time. Where is the yellow flag? And somebody dropped it through a rouge. I'm concentrating on the car in front. I've got no clue where Faz is behind me, or even if Faz is still behind me. Need to have a look at some point, but need to concentrate at the moment. Big time! Oh, it's Leopard Frog in front of me now. Thought the Leopard Frog was further down the road. Got a yellow flag in sector 1 that we're coming up to. Don't run into the back of Leopard. Oh, don't spin either.
Yellow flag is charging front.
Got to get Leopard some room on the outside.
Slow car ahead.
We need one more for a single point finish, or single figure finish. In other words, getting 9th or higher. Can we grab that car in front? We've got just probably one lap to do this. Oh, a bit of an error there while I'm pushing hard. I can see that place in front. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? Of course we can. Of course we can. Of course we can.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Leaders on final lap.
I'll be closing up, I wonder. Can't tell, can't look. I've got to get my eyes on the track. Come on, engineer, how are we doing? Tell me. Are we closing or are we not? Be brave, Mitchell. Come on. Last lap. 1.5 seconds.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
They're both there. I've gone a bit too deep.
Yellow flag accepted.
I'm loving all the yellow flags, but none of them are really working for me, that I can tell. Oh, we're in ninth. The yellow flag must have helped. Somebody bailed. Somebody quitted. We've got ninth. Can we hold it? I've got to hold Leopard.
Slow car ahead.
He's a little bit behind. These tyres are starting to get a bit slippery.
Be careful.
Another yellow flag.
Leader has finished the race.
Is there any way we can catch that car? I don't think so. And he's not close enough to get into a tangle with the car in front. I've settled down a lot in this car on this. I was very cautious during the first few laps. It took me a while to get settled in, but boy oh boy, once I've got settled in, this BMW is wonderful round here. We got close.
Right then, race is over.
Not close enough.
Did the best you could. Take it easy indeed, lad.
Oh wow, Beto, what a race. Leopard did well too. Woo! Everybody just pulling over here. Jack Kobe, wow, you got to watch the replay back on that one if you can. Wow, that was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Let's just return to the garage and we'll have a look at that. So Jack Kobe was your winner. O Lemming in second, Mad Mikey in third, Never Broke Again in fourth, Beto in fifth. Is this a finishing order? I got six. No, this is because people are jumping out. Let's just go to the tables. I think this is the one I want. This is the one I want. Jack Kobe was your winner. Mad Mikey second, Never Broke Again third, Beto fourth. No, this isn't right. This isn't right. I swear I always get really confused about where people were. I think people that have jumped out of the stream have disappeared from this list. So trying to find a list of who won, who came second, who came third, really hard. Really hard. But I think I got ninth in that. And how the other guys did, I don't know. Shout out in the chat, guys, how you did. I'd love to know how you did. And I need to find some way where I can get to the situation where, like in Grant Turismo, I can slow things down. Oh, it's showing now. Okay. I've come out of it now. Yeah, I just need to look at that. I do need to look at that and just see what's what. Oh, I didn't save the replay. No, I didn't save the replay. Oh, again, I didn't save. I can't go back into it and save it now. Don't think so. I'm too eager to get on with the other one. Oh, fiddlesticks. If you stay on track, you should see the results. If I connect, I don't think I can do a replay. Oh, I should have done. The session is ended. Replay. Can I get that? Save replay. I don't know. No, it's only 4 seconds. It's only 4 seconds. Ah, I didn't save the replay again. I've got to get used to saving the replay. There we go. So if I stay on track, then we can get the results. Okay, I'll give that a try then, Jono. Borky got 12th place. Well done. Well done. Well done. Cool. Well done, my friend. Right, let's come out of there. We'll head over to Grant Turismo, where we'll be heading off to next. So thank you to everybody that has raced in ACC with me again this evening. This hour just goes so fast. I cannot believe how quickly it disappears. So fast in this. But I'm going to close down this stream. I'll open up the other one in Gran Turismo in just a moment. But I just want to thank everybody that has been watching, that supported this stream and this channel and this race this evening. A lot of people in that one, so it's a good old race. I had a good battle to try and catch the cars in front and keep the cars behind. Not quite as close racing as I would like. I still got to work on my racecraft, but definitely enjoying these races. So those of you that are disappearing, thank you ever so much. Those of you that are not around and disappearing, thank you very much. Those of you that are sticking around, I'll see you on the other side in a minute. Take care. Bye.